All right, welcome back to another episode of The Fellas.
Tim Westwood in the building. If you got big back, big girl, raise your hands up. No, one time for me. Ministry of Sound, I want to hear it. From London to Lagos, you know what I'm saying? Come. Kick girl. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the Fellas Podcast. It's me and Calais. We've had a couple of drinks. We'll be we
gotta celebrate the fact that we finished sober on time.
Yes!
And we brought some friends to enjoy it. It's none other than BEHZINGA Graham and also ArthurTV. A pleasure to have you, boys.
Come on, boys, get in the fucking.
All right, guys. As you all know, there is a rule on the Fellas that if you are on the end of the couch, you got to finish your drink in one.
You?
No,
you got to neck your drink. Unfortunately,
got to neck your drink.
A fizzy beer.
Yeah. Well,
a fizzy beer.
Oh, he's giving it the old tornado.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Tornado,
Are you sure I'm okay to drink this fizzy beer? Actually, I just finished my grimace shake. I don't know if I got room to.
I saw you shaking your beer for Guy Center.
Hermione, were you shaking your Gaia for Kai Sana?
Tornado it. Go on, tornado it.
Come on, let's see you, man.
Fuck, are we going to talk about anything? Arthur Morgan.
Hey, Arthur.
Arthur Morgan, you're a good man.
Get her down, Arthur.
Jesus Christ.
Good man, Arthur.
That is a man that's never spoken to a woman in his life. Anyway, guys, nice to have you here. Arthur.
Thanks for having me.
ArthurTV and BEHZINGA.
From BEHZINGA TV.
From BEHZINGA TV.
BEHZINGA TV.
And then Cal Freezy from the Cal Freezy channel.
Well, look, guys, we got a lot to talk about this week. In particular, I wanted to talk about the use of steroids.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
What steroids are you thinking about using in your life?
Okay.
Peptides.
What peptides?
I don't know, but I heard, right? Peptides is just another word that a lot of elite athletes use to describe taking roids.
Okay. I, for one, when I go to the doctors and he says, sir, your testosterone is low, I, sir, will say, I know.
I need a peptide.
No, not peptide.
Oh.
I'll say, so I need the whole shebang. When I'm 42 and I need the full shebang, up my test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you a Tremboloni, homie?
No, Tran.
By the way, what you were talking about there, I'm going to take it quite serious for a moment. I actually was going to get, was it TRT? I had low testosterone.
I'm not shocked.
And I'm a skinny guy. I look like I've got low test. I'm not very masculine.
I swear it's something to do with finger length that's to do with your test. So like there's like if your middle finger is bigger than your index finger, it's like a testosterone thing. Finger test.
Bro's been watching Alex Jones.
Here we go. It was widely considered that if your longer ring finger is a marker high of your... told you.
So the ring finger, right?
Yeah.
Everybody up. So you and me don't.
No, low test.
You don't.
Low test.
We're all low test.
So wait, what is it? Your ring?
No, I don't have that.
If your ring finger is like the same...
Your index.
To your index finger, yeah.
No, I don't. No, I don't have that.
No, it's not.
I don't have that. I don't have that.
No, it's not. It's wrong. It's this one.
Behz.
No.
Anyway, what I was saying though is Behz. I was like, right, fuck it. I think I've got low test.
Yeah.
I went to whole clinic. Sorry to interrupt a generational pod, but I have generational news. There is a Black Friday sale for 165 from 26th of November to 30th of November.
Now, you're probably wondering, how do I get my hands on this sale? Well, what you have to do is use the YouTube shop, and it's literally below the video. You go onto the product, select what product. It's going to take you on over to the 165th floor website, and from there, you're going to get 20% off, right? We've got a bunch of the products on there, and even we actually found a box. Do you remember the cream and brown 165 hoodies that we did?
Legendary hoodie.
Legendary hoodie. We've actually got a few of those. Those are really limited, but we've just put them on the site as well. Of course, 20% off, just like everything else. Head on over there, but make sure you click through from YouTube, because
only
otherwise
works if you go from YouTube, and you can do that on mobile and you can do that on desktop. It's just below the comment section. You'll see the products in a list. You just click one of them and then boom.
Now, everything on the website There will be no restocks for any of those items. So now really is your last chance to get on over there, whether it's a gift for somebody for Christmas, maybe it's someone's birthday, whatever it is, now's the time to do it. And look, it's 20% off. There's not going to be a better time. So head on over down to the products below to get your 20% off.
Right, so I've gone to a clinic, like specifically for testosterone, and I've gone, right guys, I think I've got low test. Can I do the whole blood? Can you take my bloods? And they go, yeah, no problem, we'll do it. They take my bloods, they give me my samples back, and everything was pretty good. But
Except for the testosterone.
testosterone.
Well, man.
They said you look like a little girl.
No, my testosterone was so fucking low that they were like, this is actually a mad thing.
Do you take Tonka Alley?
I'd already tried
No,
that.
don't. It'll get made into a fucking clip again, bro.
Oh yeah, we keep getting
They sell
use
product.
me
Yeah, they do. They
Can I
sell.
sell
You're like one of the major plugs for a Tonka Alley.
No, they use that fucking clip every time.
Yeah, now let me not plug it. So they go to me, look, we can put you on testosterone replacement. Ooh. And I was like, okay, is this going to do a lot for me? They were like, it's going to really change how you feel, and you're going to feel like how you should feel.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, but what are the implications? Like, is this permanent? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, right, you're going to have to inject it into your ass. I was like, yeah, that sounds class, actually.
Quick question. Is it in your asshole or is it in your butt?
Nah.
In your butt.
It's in your
Okay.
glute, yeah.
I always thought that when
It's
they
in your
said
glute.
that.
Anyway, so I was like, right, I'm fine with that. In fact, that's quality.
Yeah.
But I say, how long, what's the situation?
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, it's really for the rest of your life.
Yes.
And I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And I was like, what happens if I do it for a year from now, amazing, and I decide that I don't want to inject my ass anymore? And you go, oh, well, you will go back to how you originally felt. Like, unfortunately, naturally, your
Once you
testosterone is
dabble in the testosterone puddle, your natural T will never go back to what it was.
I went so far. I went so far with this whole procedure. Like, I paid over $1,000. I was on the brink of just having the actual ship, the needles and the everything.
Because you know what would happen? Your cheekbones would come out, everything. You'd be like, Chad.
And I sat to myself, and I had to have a conversation with myself and at home, just personally, genuinely, do I want to go
Do I want to alpha the fuck up, or do I want to stay a little beta cock?
Do I want to go on this for the rest of my life? It might make me feel good, but at the end of the day, I feel good anyway. Fuck it. Look at me.
Nothing a bag can't fix.
Great.
I actually feel amazing anyway.
Very
It's
brave of you.
It is, right?
Wait, very brave of him to do what?
No, speak so openly on
the
the
appointment
podcast.
is very brave.
It's just to speak about it is crazy because there'll be other people going through this.
Of course there is.
I know you guys are probably not, but to go through low testosterone, to go through that experience and know that you don't have the energy that you have. Like when I spoke to them, they were like, how do you feel? I was like, I actually feel quite great. I'm like, I'm a happy guy. I feel positive. I feel good. And they're like, so what you feel now is only 20% of what you should be feeling because your testosterone is so low.
You should
what
be
you
dominating.
should be feeling is way above what you feel now. And I'm like, damn, I feel good now. If you give me that shit, am I going to be on top of the world? They'll be like, yeah. You know when King Kong climbed Empire State Building?
Yeah. You could be that.
I could be that.
You could be that.
But I actually decided against it because going on something permanently for the rest of my life, I was like,
That's the one thing is as soon as you dabble with it, you have to maintain it for the rest of your life. Because the minute you supplement is the minute that you also will never go back to
do you think
whatever your body's doing.
Behz, do you think I made the right decision?
I think currently at the age you are, you made the right decision.
Yeah, I think so most people that do this do it when they're late 40s.
The only reason I would ever say the reason to do it is if one, you're competing. If you're competing and you have naturally low test, do it because you're not going to compete with the rest of the boys that are doing it.
Yeah.
Is that legal? Fuck it. They all do it anyway.
I'm going to say
the only reason
I don't know, but I would assume the top of the top, the creme de la creme are doing something.
Question, does TA start, does that count?
What's TA?
I'm not going to say it, but
Trembolone.
What we spoke about
Trembolone acetate.
Trembolone acetate, yeah.
The tongue one.
Tonka.
No,
don't do it. Proddy, I took that.
It's not bad.
I took that for a long time, and it really is not what they sell it as.
So it didn't help you at all.
For someone with really, I did the full thing.
It will just about bump it. It won't send it to the levels where you're going to compete. So basically, if you're going to compete in anything, to look good, you have to do your first 2 or 3 shows natural. Then you get the whatever you'll get your card to help go pro. No, you get your card. It's called a card.
Right, okay.
You get your competing card to go pro, and then once you go pro, fuck it.
Yeah.
The game's the game.
But I think for somebody on my, somebody with my levels of testosterone, it's not that saving grace. It's not going to do that for you. You really only have a couple of they say to you, when I go to the doctors, they're like, look, the only fix here, if you're not going to do TRT, is take care of yourself, do gym, go think it.
Leg day,
in my head again.
anything to do with leg day will I don't know the statistics, but it will, it will do your test a world of wonder if you do leg day.
If you
Do you reckon that's because it's near your bollocks?
Oh my god!
I don't know
bro.
that
that is peak podcasting, man. That's
I don't know the science behind it.
Fucking love this guy, man.
I don't know the science behind it. You'd have to Google it. But
nobody doesn't like it.
Put leg day test. Leg day test.
I've got a question for Arthur.
No.
Have you ever taken any
I've got a question
supplements?
for Arthur.
Because you are probably the guy that's been in the best shape out of any of us.
I was about to say, Arthur, you used to
What was your key?
and you was in incredible shape.
Yeah.
So talk to us.
I just kind of locked in and I was just like, I'm not going to.
I've been saying that to Chip for years, bro. I said, you just need to lock in.
Locked in.
Here we go. It stimulates hormones and helps repair your body to damage. Yeah, fuck it, mate. It does it.
It's because your
It
legs have the
produces
most muscle mass
cortisol.
out of all the
Arthur,
groups.
speak.
Your legs are the biggest muscles in your body.
You're right. Arthur, check your little waffle that you do.
Oh, what was it? What was
You
that?
dialed in.
You were
You're about to
diving
dive in. How the hell did you get? Because your best picture was on Twitter. I think we
crazy.
actually brought it up in
Yeah,
a
you-
previous
When I
episode.
saw that,
You brought it up. Do we have to do
when I
you
saw
don't know that
I was
today,
like,
so-
oh my god.
Yeah.
Because I only know
That's
I only know
brilliant.
Arthur TV. Bro,
I was shredded.
I only know Arthur
I
TV.
was
is
there.
like
I was there
you.
when he took that
Yeah.
pic.
Now,
Yeah.
I only know you as now. I never knew you as that. So I only know you as now.
Well, this is
I
crazy.
think a lot
bro.
of people do expect me to be quite skinny on the
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I
That's
don't
incredible.
feel-
just
That-
best.
your rig out now.
Just so you know.
Nah, I'm not getting my rig out now. It's
sorry,
not in the
I was
best
gonna
shape.
say.
It's not bad, but it's just not the same as that.
Bez, just so you know, he always has that.
No, I know, but not as
Not that-
If Arthur lifts up his top right
No, I know,
now,
he's got
and
it,
he's
yeah,
not even
yeah.
smashing gym right now at all. If he lifts up his top, he's literally got 6
But that shape's
right now.
incredible, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with the way these boxing bouts used to go is that we wouldn't have like an opponent in advance.
Yeah.
There'd be like 8 of us and 8 of them, and you just get matched to like whoever was the closest to you.
Yeah.
So in the run up, you'd be like, I'm really just gonna like lose as much weight as possible. Like,
Yeah.
lose the water, lose the.
But
carbs, all that kind
even
of
losing
stuff.
weight or whatever, you haven't lost much. See, here you're a lot
That's
slimmer.
That's an awful. I was really out of shape there.
Here you're a lot.
Really
no, but you're
out of
no,
shape.
no, no,
So
you
ugly.
can't- No, you can't say you're out of shape. But what I'm saying is, compared to the picture above,
Yeah.
that is like fighting shape.
Yeah.
Whereas that is just normal day-to-day shape. That's a rig that you carry day-to-day, right?
I was injured there, so I wasn't gymming at all at the time.
Not on my fucking.
But to withhold,
but yeah,
to withhold that shape 365 days is impressive, no?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I feel like it's one of those where you lock in, where you do just think like it's the easiest thing ever. Like, especially with us when we have all the free time in the world.
Yeah,
just be like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna gym 1 hour a day.
Yeah.
And if you've got a gym up the road and you just go,
Because-
I'm gonna keep an eye on what I'm eating.
We used to go to the gym together, me and you,
Yeah.
and Arthur and Harry.
Oh my God,
yeah.
no, this is
So let's
actually
talk
crazy.
about these
Let's
gym
talk
sessions,
about this
right?
Because
We always get cooked for
Fat
this.
Boy
and I-
Slim.
Me and Freezy
Yeah.
used to train, and we would go there, and I'm not gonna lie, train our bollocks off, right?
Yes.
Like really hard.
How long for per day?
an hour at least.
For an hour, yeah.
At least.
But I remember leaving thinking, I've trained my bollocks off there. But I would look over to you and Harry, and I would see you doing maybe 3 reps of the bench press every 10 minutes.
5. We would definitely 5 by 5.
All right,
That was
so
our thing.
you
5 by 5.
You
but
might
it would
do
take
5 by
you
5.
45 minutes to do the 5
Yeah,
by 5.
We do 5 by 5 in about half an hour.
You
yeah.
do 5 by 5s in half an hour, and then you finish off with whatever for the next half hour, yeah?
Yeah.
But I'm looking over and I'm thinking, how on earth,
Fuck.
how the fuck are you going to the gym and doing 5 by 5? And I'll be watching you just chat nonsense.
It was a podcast. Don't
Yeah.
have a podcast.
You'd be
By the
talking
bench
shit
press.
Yeah, we
just
would.
during reps, and I'm like,
But we like very specifically did pick what we were doing. Like,
Yeah.
if you're doing very heavy weight where like on your 5th rep, you're really struggling to bench.
yeah,
And you take 2, 3, 4 minutes, and you're doing that because we never did legs.
Yeah.
So we went every single day. We were going push, pull,
Yeah.
and we would also stay there for an hour and a half often.
Yeah.
So we'd be doing an hour and a half of like chest and triceps and shoulders,
Yeah.
and then the next day an hour and a half of back, and there'd be long rests, but we'd be doing as heavyweight as we could do, and we'd be doing that.
It's
every
one thing
other
I've never
day.
seen.
So it was stupidly effective.
I've never seen Rod Shaw do a leg, anything
yeah.
to do with legs.
It didn't
But his
appeal to
legs
us.
are
I genuinely believe
Bro,
there is
his
a
legs are
massive.
Harry, I've never seen the Donny squat in my life. And bear in mind, we've been to the gym with him a lot of times.
He'll still out squat me, no problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even though if I were to train squat, now this is the point that I'm making is that genetics is underplayed when
part,
it comes to this, and it's actually something that is used against people in the fitness industry in the sense that they go, if you want to have a physique like mine, these are the steps that I take. And I'm there like, look, I'm not doubting that these are steps that you take, but absolutely there is a massive genetic
Huge.
roll of the dice here. Now you can get into the best shape that you could possibly be. You can be into the best shape that, you know, in an ideal world that you can, but genetics play a much bigger part than the fitness industry actually want to let on to, because if you were to say how much, you then can't sell nearly as many as products.
I'd be
as you
willing,
like.
I'd be willing
I
to
believe.
say I out squat everyone in my friend group.
100% you do. Of course
I'd be
you do.
willing to say-
Mate, your fucking legs so big.
I-
It's not a glazing session, bro.
It's not clear, but I'd be willing to say I would out squat everyone in my friend group. But however, what I'm going to say is performance regarding aesthetics is huge. So Harry and Arthur might look way better, but I think I out squat all of them. Do you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean you outscott Arthur? Look at the size of this guy.
But I feel like if Harry were to train the
Yes,
same
but
level that you train, I think he outdoes you, you know.
Isn't it a case
You reckon?
of...
Bro, I'm not
But he
telling
never
you.
trained legs.
Harry's but this is what I mean in terms of genetics.
I think-
it's a freak thing.
No,
Where's he get it from? What?
No.
I think
Same place he gets it from.
My thing is, my legs are my strongest attribute by a country mile. I used to squat 160 for 5. Like
Question
I used to do heavy stuff on legs, but I don't do that anymore because I'm a dad. Right? But I think I out squat everyone I know. JJ went to the gym with me. We did a training with JJ video. He couldn't squat for shit. And it made me worried watching him squat. I think I out squat everyone that I know.
Give us some numbers.
I've got my hand up.
I'm actually curious.
Yeah,
about
like,
that.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I used to regularly rep.
Wait,
I've got
let's
videos of it
have
on my
numbers.
phone. Regularly
Fucking hand
repping 160
Got my
plus.
hand up and everything.
On squat.
Repping is in how many
back
reps?
squats?
Like 5, yeah,
8?
back squats
Yeah.
5 onwards. Yeah.
Wait, so
fair
wait,
play.
Behz, so you, what in general squat, what can you do? What's a max?
I would get under a bar today and happily do 140 plus.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rank these next 4 fitness challenges in terms of difficulty. 1 being the hardest, 4 being the easiest.
I can tell you what's the easiest right now.
So here are the options. We've got 100k bench press, we've got sub 20-minute 5k, sub 4-hour marathon, and then of course completing a half Ironman. So the 70.3. Now important to note that this is just for your average person, not for you personally.
Okay.
No, in this.
No,
in
but
this,
for argument's sake, you're a 6 foot, 25-year-old male weighing 85
Fine.
kilos.
We'll do that.
Basically me.
I can tell you what the easiest thing on this list is. It's 100k bench press.
No.
really?
Absolutely.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I'm going to tell you
Agree
now,
with him.
yeah? This is honest. I'm about to say, I have not trained in a very long time, right? Not properly. I would still hop under a bar and push 100 without doubt in my mind.
You know what? Comparatively
that's
to the
you.
others, yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Comparatively to the others, right? So if someone told me tomorrow you're either running a sub 4 or pushing 100k, I would instantly go, I'm pushing 100 kg bench press.
That's fine. Let me tell you, and this is my experience,
Okay.
is that for me to bench 100 kg would take a minimum of 6 months.
Really?
A genuine minimum of 6 months to do a 1 rep
Scrawny
max of
ass guy.
100 kg bench press. Whereas I genuinely believe if I took those 6 months and put it into a 5k,
But I'm
I
saying
could do
right
a
now,
sub
don't-
20,
don't-
sub
No, it's
25k.
right now, Cal.
Ignore the 6 months.
I think I could do it now.
No, but I'm saying is-
No, I don't think you
you're
could.
not reading for
This is what I'm
argument's
saying.
sake.
Ignore this.
You're 85
if you're 6 foot, if you're 6 foot and you weigh 85 kilos, there's no excuse for not lifting 100 kg bench press.
I agree with him.
It is 15 kilos
agree
on
with him.
your actual mass. You push it. You push that mass.
But I'm 6'3" and I weigh about 85 kg.
And what can you
And
bench?
I'm-
What
No,
can you
I
bench?
genuinely think
85?
if I got you in
you're
my
not
gym,
training for it though.
I'll say right. I did Twitch
Tops.
live streams of a gym session recently. I say recently, it's about 2 months ago, yeah. I streamed it from the gym, no spot, no nothing. And I hadn't pushed 100 in months and months. I streamed it, I got it up twice. You can do it. You can do it. It just takes a lot of like.
But the way you speak about, even the way you speak about squatting, like you must be a power over
I'm much more of
endurance
a
type genetic person.
well, this is funny because I did one of them fucking genetic DNA tests.
Bro, every time we're on a podcast together, we speak about this.
I love his genetics.
Go on then. Wait, so what do you reckon if you were to give? Okay, so
All my genetics. All my genetics.
we'll just say
are
what's the
power
easiest?
to endurance, by the
Do
way.
everyone.
Okay.
Every single genetic that I had, every inch of my DNA said I'm better at endurance things.
How are you with running?
Absolutely.
Like, how
So
could you do a sub 25k?
I could play. I did it recently. I played in that Leeds game, the 90 minutes in the Leeds game. I played a 90-minute football match in the Leeds game, then went and played in the West Ham Legends game for about 45 minutes.
And you were sweet.
I didn't have a problem.
Exactly. So what do you reckon's the easiest, Arthur?
Bro,
these four?
I have no idea about the running stuff. I would not be able to tell you if a sub 4 hour marathon was like up there with the upper.
Sub four for like us mere mortals is pretty impressive. If any of us sat here and said we'd done a 3 hour, 50 odd
A
marathon,
couple of my mates
well
have done
done.
sub 3 hour marathons.
I've got my order.
Insane.
All right, Chip, give us your order from easiest to hardest.
I just want to ask, for this completing an Ironman, is that just like in any time?
Half Iron.
So can I ask
Completing it.
So you can take 10 years?
You talk.
No.
You
Just
can't
sorry.
take
It's
10 years.
No. It's in and around the 6 hour mark.
Right, can I ask a question? So I'm going to give my opinion on this.
Yeah.
Shall I do it based on that?
If you are 6 foot,
Or shall I do it based on what I think of me, but
6
my body?
foot, 85
everyone
kg.
has to use same
6 foot,
parameter.
25-year-old male weighing 85 kg. Easiest thing there, in my opinion, if I was that size, which I'm not, would be the 100 kg bench press.
Yeah.
The second easiest thing here, and this is where it gets a little bit techie, but I think it would be the sub 4 hour marathon, even though I think that's very difficult. But I know I've got friends that have done it. Proddy is one of my friends. And I know that Proddy has done. Proddy, you're actually that kind of size.
You are that.
No,
size.
And
I am.
my boy Proddy, he's done that.
Yeah.
You have literally done that sub 4 hour marathon on your first one.
And you haven't done the
And-
sub 25k?
and right
or
now-
you just did?
And that's what I'm saying. Proddy is literally cooking
What's
right
your
now.
closest?
I got 2019 the
I
other
got
week.
2042.
Yeah,
It's
you
hard,
had,
isn't it?
Proddy, you were so
fucking
close on that
mate.
run.
It's gruesome, isn't
Yes,
it?
I wanted to die.
Yeah.
So
Like,
what I'm going I know.
But let me finish my thing.
You go to this.
Proddy, you would have got that if it wasn't raining, by the way. I think after that goes to sub 20, and then obviously the Ironman is obviously last.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Do you guys agree?
That Iron Man, getting worked. If Theo Baker
put
can
some
rock
respect
up-
on Theo's name, man.
Yeah, no, I'm going to put some respect
fitness
on Theo's
expert,
name,
bro.
and I'm going to give you my version, right? Half Iron Man, easiest.
Wow.
Just shut up. You're jarring you know.
Yeah. Genuinely jarring you,
Jarring. If AB was
Genuinely
here right
jarring
now,
you,
he
you
could
know.
say, jarring you and that.
Jarring you know.
And then it go, fuck 6.
It literally says if you're a 6 foot 25-year-old man, and it says to complete an Iron Man.
Are you taking? You're actually annoying.
So this
You're
is
annoying me.
the issue I
It's
have,
not the
Prod.
easiest, bro.
Yeah.
The issue I have, Prod, is the fact that it says completing an Ironman.
Nah,
Yeah,
Behz, I need to
Anyone in this room
Yeah.
can complete an
But
Ironman.
okay, right. So you're completing it in a time
Of
that's
6 hour 30.
No, I think under 7
Full
hours.
Ironman.
Under
All
7
right,
hours.
so that's better.
Oh, is
right?
it a half?
So if you're completing an Ironman, there's
sorry,
70.3 as the total distance. Yeah.
I don't think people realise how long 1.2 mile swim is, though.
Also,
Genuinely,
boys,
genuinely.
the swim is difficult.
This is the
though.
issue, right?
Yeah.
I can't swim for shit. I can tell you now, I'd piss the running and piss the cycling. I've got no issue in my mind. The swimming would fuck me up.
And that's the start of the
you've
race.
got to- look,
Exactly.
You're fucked from
mate,
the start.
swimming for me for longer than even a minute. I'm fucking.
I'm willing to come out as wrong here, yeah? But I know the order. The order is 100 kg bench press, easiest. Sub 4 hour marathon, second easiest.
Back me up, baby.
And then third is the sub 20 minute 5k.
Someone with a
and the
fucking-
last.
I think you're right.
need to check
You're
yourself.
right. You're right. If you think that, if you think doing a half Ironman in under 7 hours, I'll do it tomorrow.
Say less.
I swear to God, I'll do it tomorrow.
I'm so bored of this shit.
Brody.
That's shit.
That's mental.
Brody,
That is
Brody,
absolute
That's
fucking
shit.
mental.
That's shit.
I'll go do that tomorrow.
We got to ring him up on this. Remember when we did the half marathon?
What's yours? Give me.
Bro, I have no idea.
It doesn't matter.
Come on.
Nah,
No, neither do any of us.
Okay, tell you what, from looking at it, I think 100 bench press, Iron Man easiest, bench press second.
Let's go.
Shut the fuck up.
That's my boyfriend there.
You actually.
I just told you little divvy, that I don't know the order. I just.
No, you're dropping dimes.
Please go and do an Ironman.
No,
and
no,
let
no.
us know how.
No, it's a half. It's a half.
Agile man.
Tell you what,
It's a half.
I know it's a half, but even
I am a junior Jersey Ironman champion.
really,
Yeah, when I was like 12 years old, I did one.
what
the
was the
swim was
thing?
a surf.
Wait, what the fuck?
surfboard.
yeah, okay, but you haven't swum it then.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't count it.
So wait, what? Give us. Sorry, from top to bottom, without any interruptions. What is it?
Easiest 100k bench. Oh no, easiest completing an Ironman, then 100k bench, then 4-hour marathon, then 20-minute 5.
Just to confirm, that was completely a half.
I will say yeah.
You lot are getting cuts.
I genuinely think
It's a long night for you.
I think the sub 20-minute 5k is really, really, really fucking close to the Ironman.
Yeah.
When I
it's
done my 20
difficult,
point, I did 20 minutes 42 seconds, yeah, and I knew in my fucking head that it was there. I knew I could do it, yeah. Your body just doesn't fucking do it. Like it is so hard.
Can I be honest? Yeah, I saw Proddy's TikTok. And
Yeah,
I
but it's a
thought,
TikTok, bro.
Okay, whatever. I saw it, and I just saw it. He flopped it.
Proddy, what I'm about to say,
at the end of the day, bro, you're talking about 10, 15 seconds, bro. That's insane.
What I'm about to say, me and you can realise, is you haven't felt the feeling in your brain.
so
your brain,
I don't know, so I
your
can't tell
brain,
you.
when you're doing it,
yeah.
I'm running whatever it is per kilometre, I started off out the gates fucking crazy. I was like, this is a piece of piss. I'm running a loop around here. It's a piece of piss. Bro, you get to that 4th kilometre, nothing is fucking working. Nothing works.
I swear to God, give me 2 weeks, I'll do it. Wait, you know what you could do? Get ChatGPT up.
It's agreeing with us.
It said,
Oh my God. Easiest.
Save this clip. We'll save this clip. I've got an idea. I want to do it.
wait, is this the easiest, yeah?
Yeah. So wait.
Wait, here's an analysis of each activity.
Oh, no, but we want it ranked. We want it ranked. We don't want
please.
Rank them between hardest to
between
lowest.
easiest and hardest.
Yeah.
Just rank them between easiest and hardest, yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, Elliot. Thanks, fella.
Here we go. I don't think.
Oh, here you go. Easiest to hardest for you.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
That's
my
what I
God.
said.
Oh, 20-minute 5K is easier than the endurance.
Yeah. Wow.
The one thing that I would
So
say...
wait. Let's just read this out. So ChatGPT has given us, it says the easiest thing to do is the 100 kg bench
It
press.
is, by the way.
This says this is the easiest, especially if you've done, one
It
second,
is,
yeah, mate,
it is.
they've listened as well. If you're done any strength training, you're close to the target weight in terms of body mass and focuses on strength rather than endurance. Right. Yeah. The second thing they said was the sub 20-minute 5K. And this is what I've been saying to Prod. If you actually want to do it, just actually focus on it and do it. This is more difficult due to the speed requirement, but with focused cardiovascular training, it's achievable in a shorter time frame than the longer endurance events. Cool. Then the third hardest one is a sub 4-hour marathon, which Proddy has completed. Congratulations to Proddy.
Go on,
Come on,
Prod.
Prod.
This
Come on.
requires a lot more endurance, pacing, and preparation over several months, especially for a first-time marathon.
Prody.
Whoa.
Completing an Ironman 70.3. This is the most challenging of them all due to its length, multi-sport nature, swimming, cycling, and running, and the amount of endurance training.
Okay.
I can see...
So we had
reasoning behind
we had the first one right, Behz, but
We're
we had the
almost
other
like
one.
half and half because they put the Ironman first, we
Yeah.
put the bench press first.
Anyway.
So we're like half and half.
In a Misfits card, where are you coming? Where are you fitting in terms of roster?
Not that well.
Could you beat Lewis Bolden?
One of the good things is
Do you
like,
beat Lewis?
yeah, like
Yeah,
because
you
I did it when I was
beat Lewis.
young. You get a lot of like the, you know, in like kids that used to just play football since they were like really young.
Yeah.
You just have the natural like the stance, the balance, the like.
Yeah.
You get the stuff nailed on, but like when these like YouTube lot are doing like 6 months of camps, like I'd go after school on like a Wednesday and box for an hour.
But what I'm saying is
these guys are doing it 4 days a week.
if you went into camp for 4 months, do you beat 75% of the card?
Surely, right?
Surely.
I don't know.
Because you have the base.
Maybe.
Right,
You
what
know
we
what?
have to do is give him an opponent. Who is that?
You know what I do think? When,
All right, here we go. You fight you fight who's your,
Danny Aarons.
No, not that.
No, Danny Aarons.
Not to be mean on Danny, but I love Danny. But considering his previous experience, he'd beat Danny.
Yeah.
If he had 4 months camp,
I don't think he beats Danny. I think he batters him.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. Because
And I love Danny.
You can't
Love you,
not
Danny.
you can't not take into consideration someone's previous understanding of the sport.
Yeah.
Because he would, in 4 months camp, he would nail on.
Jay
Way
Swingler.
quicker. It
would be
Jay
that-
Swingler.
All right, here we go. Yeah,
Jay's
you
a
versus
big
Jay
guy.
Swingler.
As well, like people always underestimate how much size does make a difference. Like, you
Jay's
train a
so
long
big
time.
compared to Arthur, though.
I mean,
Is that not the
we
wrong-
saw JJ fight that Espinoza guy.
Pineda.
Spinoza. Fucking hell.
Yeah, fuck
That
it.
Mexican race.
Bro's just reeled off a Mexican beer or some shit. Jesus
Beat
Christ.
Pineda.
Well, that's my career.
Considering 4 months training, would you beat Pineda?
Yeah.
No, what? No,
You'd beat
I think
Pineda.
you would. I think you would. I think you'd beat
Do
Pineda.
you have
I
any
am
footage
really
of you?
curious. I'm so curious. Not enough to like.
Is there any
waste
footage
that-
of you boxing?
Probably. I could probably find some
That'd be great.
at some point.
You know what, Arthur? I think you'd actually be really good because you're one of them guys. You know them guys that just that's annoyingly like decent.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
everything?
Like a
And I
Simon
can-
Minter.
and I can't
He's a
relate.
Simon Minter.
You know who is the best case example of a guy that is absolutely amazing at everything in terms of the YouTube scene is Tifa. You guys familiar with him?
That's so niche. He's
That's
not
such
beating
a
me
rogue
through a
shout.
round.
Niche.
Such a rogue
Don't
shout.
start saying niche. People are
He's
gonna
not
come for you
beating me
now.
round 18 holes though, is he?
No, he'll beat you at 18 holes.
Hose?
He'll beat you, mate. I don't think this guy. I don't
He's
think you can
beating
beat this
you
guy
to
at
a
anything. And
5K
I'm actually your
time as
biggest
well.
fan.
Why are you glazing Tifu like this? Is there a video of Tifu banging 18 holes?
You
what's his
can't-
handicap?
You can't even bang 18 holes yourself, pal. I've seen
me,
you
you
shoot
sound
over
a bit
100
rattled
many,
by that.
many times.
One thing that needs to be studied is your golf plateau.
Yeah, you're like
Your golf plateau needs to be studied.
on your best day. You're
I think you've reached your
Peak.
capacitor.
Wait, have you fallen off on golf course?
I have, low-key, I have. yeah.
Fuck.
No. Do you want to know? No, I haven't. No,
You
no.
can't fall off if you were never up.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, the difference is I haven't fallen off. Harry has become generational.
No, but what I'm about to say, yeah,
I'll do this, bro.
is your ceilings here.
Yeah.
And that is your...
That's me.
That's your 100%
Yeah.
what you were put on earth to do. That is your ceiling.
Facts.
Harry's ceiling is higher.
Bro, he's
you can't
already
do-
better than me.
Yeah, you can't do anything about that.
No,
he
he's-
can drive the ball better.
Carl.
He does. He drives
Yeah,
the ball
yeah,
better.
yeah.
He putts better.
Yes.
But let me put something on that. Let me put a bit of context around that. If I was playing golf 5 times a week, like certain people, I do like to think
You would be that level.
I
yeah?
could push the ceiling
Okay.
higher.
Carl.
But out of the Big Wedge channel, I think out of every member on that channel, you
I'm
are
second.
Carl's the best,
Imagine
no?
the ceilings here, yeah?
Yeah.
Nah.
You're already at
Wait.
your ceiling.
I
okay.
think Carl's the best.
You're already... No,
No, I'm not anymore. No, I'm not anymore. I'm not anymore. I'm not
What I'm about
anymore.
to say is...
Nah,
he is-
I don't like glazing. I actually hate glazing Carl because I genuinely, I know we're best friends,
Bro,
but
I'm telling
I actually hate him with a passion. Like,
He's a
genuinely. Like if I could see this man fail every day, like I'll be there. I will actually hate on him.
Let Bez talk because I know what he's gonna say. It's
Right,
gonna be
can I
good.
say one thing though? Do you think this is this your peak? Is this are you at
No.
your peak? Can you get better?
I'm not at my peak, but let me tell you, Bez, say what you're gonna say.
Say what you're gonna say, yeah, because I don't want to
this is
interrupt.
good.
You started the channel. I was meant to be a part of it. Right?
Oh wait, explain why you weren't.
All right, so...
Because I still get stick
We
by-
know why, pal.
So I'm not part of the channel because in the midst of everything I have to juggle, going away on 2-day golf trips, going away on 3-day golf trips, where it just doesn't fit the
Valid.
way I want to live my life. Like,
Bigger fish to fry.
this is going to get deep, right? Yeah. I pride myself on being a fucking good dad. I'm a fucking good dad, right? And out of my priority list, when I go through my priority list, when I get home and I look at the Sidemen schedule, yeah, I think dad, partner, Sidemen, BEHZINGA, yeah? So when
Golf.
This is
The
what I'm saying,
ball.
yeah? I can't sit there and go, yeah, I'm gonna dip off for two days and 3 days to go and play shit golf, by the way, because I'm not great.
This is such bad news, by the way. My girlfriend watches this and she'd be saying to this me for time. So,
know.
so like,
But what I'm saying
Does
is,
she watch this?
You lot, but these lot,
Every episode?
Keep going because
but you don't
Oh.
you don't have the same
Long day.
fucking life that I do. I go from here and go and dad. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't
Yeah.
go from here and go, I'm gonna fucking hit underrange balls or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't do that. So
Valid.
from the get-go, when it come to actually legislating everything and getting into it all. I said, look, boys, in the grand scheme of things, I can't do it. But I will say, I granted them with the name.
You did. You actually came up with the name. No, this isn't even. This is actually legit.
This is a mind-blowing thing, right? Big Wedge was my name.
It was.
I put it in the chat. That was my parting gift. I said Big Wedge. I said Big Wedge because it accounts to our pockets and it accounts to our... That was my reasoning for it. I said we've all got big wedges. We've all got wedges. It works. And that was the name of the channel. But I just confident.
And I must say, despite your not involvement, I would say you are our biggest fan.
You
watch every video.
I watch so much golf. I watch so much golf on YouTube. Considering
who are your favorite golf YouTubers?
You guys. Golf Life's my top. Golf Life is my very top. I love Tubes.
With Jimmy and Tubes.
I love Tubes. I love Bullard. Huh?
Have you been on that?
Absolutely.
You should go on that.
I'll shoot like 160, mate. That
doesn't matter. What else?
Arthur, have you ever played golf?
You play golf?
No, and I was going to say, this is such a similar thing, like the way you were speaking about like the decision between like sinking all these hours into it. It's the exact same way. I was never going to be that good at boxing because it's like, it's such an opportunity cost and like fair enough. And it's more of, I was going to ask out of curiosity, like of all the things, maybe it's because you've achieved so much and you're like, I'm ready to just chill down and wind down and enjoy my life.
Yeah.
When you go, damn, of all these like hours I could sink into anything else, like business, like relationships, friendship, like gym, like fitness, like whatever it might be.
Yeah.
When you go like, I'm going to sink all these hours into playing golf. How did you like, is it just because you love it? Do you just love the game?
I'm so excited for whenever all of my friend group delve into marriage and children. I am buzzing for it
because they'll realise the level of
it's not even almost like I'm never going to be the told you so kind of geezer, but what I'm going to say is like, you don't understand. Like when I'm saying things in the Side Plus studio, whatever it is, you don't understand what I'm trying to say. Like I go from these to going bedtime, getting her to sleep, doing all these things. Yeah. It just doesn't exist in your life.
For sure.
So when I have to balance and I think, right, I could be at home, I could be playing outside with Olive, I could be doing whatever. I would rather that than fucking shanking a ball into the tree on the right.
But is it better than getting a birdie?
I've got a question for you.
Sure.
Senor Frogs.
I'll bring him back.
Would you actually come back? Because most people want us to do it one more time.
I'll bring him back.
I've said I'm only going to bring it back if the original team's there. Cal has to come.
Also, it doesn't help the fact that the last Senior Frogs, I nearly died the day before.
Did.
You actually?
Oh yeah,
bro, I nearly died. I nearly died the day before. I got out of hospital the day before you was doing the race, and they said, "No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Well, then
don't do that
with all the fuel and fumes.
Please don't do that." Yeah.
The next race, if it does happen, and it won't be next year, but maybe in the future, will be at Le Mans in France. So you have to take a good bit of time out.
So basically, this blue pump is my lifesaver.
Yeah.
Can I get hit?
No, because it saves my life.
What would happen if we did just have a little...
It releases your airways a little bit, but like in the grand scheme, the guys, stop. I need to live. Yeah. And then I have another pump that is in my other pocket that is essentially like, it's got steroids in it. So
can I get a hit of that?
No, because that one is I have to take 2 pumps of that in the morning, 2 pumps in the evening, because I've been diagnosed with life-threatening asthma.
Oh my God, yeah, I actually do remember this.
Yeah, so
in the chat, and I was there like, he's lying.
No. So I have been diagnosed with life-threatening asthma. So if I don't regularly keep up with my schedule, this is like your version of an EpiPen. Yeah, there's the potential that some environmental change or something like that will get the better of me and I will die. Because
that's good that you keep those on you then.
Yeah. Well,
oh my God, Jeb.
That's what was happening. I know. I see a load of people that were getting on to me. They was like, "Why are you sending pictures in the hospital now?" Because I thought I was going to die. Like I was sending pictures to you lot, Faith or whatever, because I thought I was going to die.
Oi, I had a stinker, you know. I had to delete the TikTok. So I done listen to this. I had to delete a TikTok and I didn't realize.
Hope you're okay, by the way.
So I put up the TikTok of the thick of it meme back a few weeks ago when it was possible.
Everybody knows.
Put it up. Everybody knows. And I was waved. I was just trying to find funny pics of my camera roll at. And one of them was Behz like this. He just sent a pic with him with the hospital mask on. I was like, that's funny. That can go in. Put it all in, yeah. then the comments started lighting up like, lol, Behz in that third pick. Behz in the third pick. And I'm thinking, hold on, like, has nobody ever known that he was in a hospital like this?
No.
So obviously I'm smashed on the train on the way home. I'm like, I'm thinking about overthinking like, no, this is such a bad look. Like, I've just bailed out my mates, just said the phone. So midway, by the way, can I just say the TikTok was going to the fucking moon. Like, we're talking.
You should have kept it up.
No. I bottled it on the way back on the train.
It was fine.
No. You don't understand because I was just there like,
What
I
were you
defo
worried
should
about?
because
what I will say is
the picture is of him in hospital.
by the way, it's
and it was a private photo that he'd sent me.
Yeah.
Like, I'd asked him like, how are
Why
you doing,
was
bro?
Why were people saying like, lol, like what's
No,
wrong?
like, oh my God, what is this BEHZINGA? Like, nobody's seen a picture of it.
I've seen a photo of you on stories. In
not me-
hospital, though.
no,
So
not like
I
this.
posted one, but the one that he has that we
It's a personal pic.
we use as a sticker in the chat is me. I'm connected to an air mask, an ECG on my heart, everything. Yeah, because I was about to
Finished in this pic.
like I'm about to
Oi,
die.
what-
I'm not
He's about
joking.
to
Yeah.
die.
I'm about to die. in
What
this
was
thing.
that? What was that ECG thing? Is it on the
Well,
chest?
yeah, so basically, they rushed me to hospital. I had too much carbon dioxide in my lungs. I had not enough blood cells in my
L.
whatever it was. Yeah, big L. I had not enough going on in my body to keep it going, right? But they kept me in the waiting bay. Where like you're waiting to be seen, and I kept having to buzz my fucking machine. I was like, I'm not joking, I feel I'm dying, and that's when they took it seriously. Then they swished me through.
You know, I'd be mad jarred out if you died.
Bro. But what I'm saying is, right, asthma's quite funny, right?
Oh, it's not
So
funny.
what? No.
Now, low key, it is funny though.
This is what I'm saying.
It is
it's not
funny.
if you're
It's funny.
dying though.
Because I assume you've never experienced anything asthma related. Just breathe. It's the funny thing. Like, just fucking breathe. It's not hard.
At the end of the day, bro, just breathe.
At the end of the day,
You know what I'm saying?
just breathe. However, I'm the unfortunate one in the room that can't just breathe. Okay,
Right.
because my chest muscles will close up. There's like. In the hospital, they have like diagrams of like actual throats and shit that show you what it's like.
So you're taking no glizzies.
Bro, I can't breathe. I
So
can't
what?
suck
You
nothing.
just. So what is it? You just.
That
Not,
thing's
you
got a
just
grip
not
on
built
it.
right or something.
just
No, I'm not gonna lie.
By the
You
way-
got the
by the way,
grippiest
just-
throat of
just
them all.
even-
the tightest throat, bro.
I don't have what you have, but I had that.
Yeah.
And
How can I make it about
I do
me?
get how it slightly works.
Bro, it's the most panicking
The blue
thing
and the
ever.
brown inhaler.
Bro, yeah, but that's like childish shit.
Yeah, that's like when
Compared
you're a
to what
kid.
I'm on
it's-
now.
what you're on is crazy,
Yeah,
right?
compared to what I'm on now, that's childish shit. Like when I was in that bed, all I kept thinking is like I was going like in and out of consciousness. I was laying down. I was like, oh my God, this is it. I'm going to die. I was in that same hospital in Exeter for 4 nights. They would not let me leave.
That's insane.
They would not let me leave because they said I got emotional. Not to deep it.
Yeah.
But I got emotional.
Well, Chip will just say,
You just deeped it.
But
Anyway, thank you, Lieutenant Dan.
I was in the room with I was the youngest person in there by at least 40 years. Like at least 40 years. And they.
What do you mean?
Like they're all old people that are just.
Everyone on the row was just like,
And not to be, they're all old people that are probably due to die, is what I'm saying. And when Donny come over and he was like, "Yeah, you're lucky. Like,
Yeah.
you're lucky you haven't been in a."
Man, I didn't understand it when it was happening.
yeah,
Obviously,
no.
it was like
and
on
again,
the YouTube
explain
video.
it to people like, "Oh yeah, do you want to come and do the go-kart race?" I can't
Yeah.
because my body.
You still got credited.
Yeah.
And then you know who didn't get
Guys,
credited?
all right,
all
mate.
right,
You
mate.
got credited.
Yeah. Hey,
Cheers,
hey,
mate.
you almost died, but credits in a butt.
I appreciate it.
You'd be
Thank you.
sweet.
So I guess you're not the answer to the next thing then. Who
What's the
has
next
the best
thing?
life in the Sidemen?
Who's got the best life in assignment? Yeah, not me, mate. I nearly die at the least convenient.
I think that question is a lot of bullshit.
No,
Down
I
the road, is
disagree.
it?
I think we should discuss it.
No,
Go on,
well,
discuss it.
We'll
Go on,
discuss
I like
it.
it.
Discuss
We'll
it.
discuss it.
Discuss it. I would say
I know
so
who has the
subjective.
best. I know who has the
Best
best.
life.
Harry's got the best.
Harry's got the best life.
Harry's of course got the best. There's not even a question.
I'm willing to say I got the second best life.
Yeah, I'm willing to say you got the second best.
Yep.
But Harry, golf 5 days a week,
Yep.
paddle 2 days a week.
Yep.
That sounds like
And the-
dog shit, though.
No,
Yeah,
but
to you-
No, but that's
to
what he
you.
loves. He
That's
loves
what I'm
doing
saying.
that.
Subjective.
Yeah, subjective.
You can't
yeah,
just start reeling off people and go,
Yeah.
oh, this guy plays golf 5 days a week.
sorry.
Oh my God, his life is so amazing.
Chip, to dumb it down for you, free time 5 times a week.
Yeah, you can
free
see-
time another 2 days a week, and then Sidemen filming to fill in the gap.
Harry doesn't
Oh
do
my God,
much.
that sounds so amazing,
what I will
bro.
say is,
That's the one.
In
No,
a
it's
sentence,
not the one.
Harry doesn't do much that he doesn't not
Wanna
want to
do.
do.
I
You
actually-
know what I'm saying?
I actually
so
think
he
doing
does.
little is
He
not
does
the way.
everything that he wants to do week in, week out, without fail. Without fail.
That's the life.
I would assume some people do things in the group that they don't want to do week in,
Because
week
they
out.
have to.
Yeah.
Because they feel a level of
The
commitment.
question is bullshit.
What I was about to say,
That's
that
the
probably clocked
argument
onto, everyone loves everything Harry does, whereas I will do similar things to Harry, but I get fuck Ethan, I hate him, he's
All right.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Sorry about that, by the way.
All right,
Like,
Ethan.
okay, I'll tell the bots to back
All right,
off.
Ethan.
I don't care.
All right, Ethan, fuck it. All right, you think that Harry has the best life,
Yes.
right? Okay.
But no,
Does
he thinks he has the best life, but it's subjective.
But if you were in Harry's shoes, you would not be enjoying it. Like you've got a
valid,
child that you love
yeah.
massively. You've got
Let's just
All right, let's reword it
Let's
then.
reword the question.
Who
then.
looks
So
like
who
as
in
they have the
Sidemen
most
do you
fun?
reckon
It's a
has the
debate.
easiest
that
life?
might-
Who has
that
the
would make-
easiest life? Okay,
Yes,
then.
that
And you
would
could
make
wait.
more
Can I
sense.
quickly say something?
Harry-
to
would make
judge
more
this,
sense.
you go through public scrutiny. You go through what they
Commitments.
do with their time. You
Yeah.
go through their commitments. All of that. Add it all
Okay.
together. What you make for the easiest
Okay,
life.
well, still, Harry's number one.
Yeah, sounds like you're.
Harry has the easiest life.
Sorry to
with
interrupt. I've got to love you and leave you.
No problem.
Bye,
Have a
Proddy.
fantastic
Bye, Proddy.
weekend.
Oh,
Don't turn the laptop
Dale,
off, bro.
Dale, can we keep the
Stanley will plug his.
All
in.
right.
Boo.
cool?
But I get what
We
you're
love you,
saying.
Dale.
Stoonley.
Is like,
Dale's going on a little Bournemouth
imagine-
thing.
not imagine Roadshaw. Imagine
go
Harry. Yeah. Imagine Harry. So what I always imagine myself is Ethan. Ethan is good dad first, good partner second,
Fine.
Sidemen, whatever else onwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you when I turn this off, do I go and do I have the best life ever? Can I go home and I get this fucking little beast that talks to me and goes,
That you love.
miss you,
That's a
daddy.
weird way to describe faith.
So you're kind of, hey, so Ethan, you're kind of backing up my
I'm
initial
saying
point
I back
was.
you. I'm saying I
you
back you.
actually
Yeah.
yourself. You have the
and
best.
I would say every single one of the Sidemen's life would be enriched by something out of the Sidemen's life. Do you know what I'm saying?
So let
Yeah.
me tell you. So the point that I'm making is that everybody believes their life
Yes,
is the best
of
life
course,
because
yeah.
otherwise, why the fuck would you live?
And
that
you've
life?
almost just backed up my point there, which is what I was trying to say, because you were trying to say something.
Oh, nobody! You're not getting it though, bro. We're
No,
literally
I actually don't think you're getting it.
No,
You're trying to make out
I
a
can-
point
I can
that
see
one
both
of the
sides.
Sidemen has the best life. That's not a thing. I actually completely
okay,
disagree.
that's fine. To answer the
We've
question-
not all taken it literally.
To answer the
Nobody's
question,
taking it literally.
no.
You need to
No, but
define.
you initially were taking it
Chip,
literally.
if you're gonna answer the question, you need to define by what standard you're judging the best, right?
Okay, so what
Whether
standard
it's by
are we
your
doing
own
it on?
subjective standard,
Yes.
So what
or
I'm
by
saying
the
is-
Sidemen's themselves' standard.
Okay.
So are you judging
After-
Ethan's
Yes.
life as
Now
the
we're
best
talking.
on Ethan's
There you go.
standard?
Let's do it off your
or whether
standard.
it's on our own
Yeah.
personal
So it's what I'm
subjective
saying.
standard.
So from example, like people that really admire the fact that Harry has this much free time to do what he wants will obviously rank him first. People that admire the fact that I have a family
Family life, yeah.
will rank me higher.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It all depends on what
Now
you
we're
weigh
talking.
your values on.
Yeah.
Whereas Harry evidently weighs his value on being able to do whatever the fuck he wants whenever he wants.
I'll tell you what, can I actually speak about so me and Arthur, I just took Arthur to a place called Moldova.
Yes.
And it is the least visited country in Europe.
Right.
And we went there. They speak half the country speaks Romanian, half the country speaks Russia. It's on the border of Ukraine.
Yeah.
So we go there, and this is one of the best stories of the trip. Me and Arthur, we booked a hostel. It's £8 per person. I booked it. I didn't really know what was going to go on, so we go in there. Me and Arthur get in there. We take out obviously cameraman in there with a big camera. We start walking through, and it's quite literally hallways of just people with beds in them. And the guy takes us to the back room, and it's 6 bunk beds, right? 6 bunk beds. But it's not 6 empty bunk beds. It's 6 full.
This is crazy.
So we're checking in by the way, at maybe like 2-3 p.m.
Yeah.
Me and Arthur walk in with Frampton, my guy, and we get into the room.
And our guy.
And oh mate, this is fucking insane. The video, I don't know if the video will be out by the time this pod's out, but anyway, we walk in. There's Russian guys everywhere. Me and Arthur walk in. We're like, oh shit, this is a little bit crazy, and we get a little bit autistic. And
the atmosphere was insane.
Me and-
they hate. We walked in there. You could tell they
hate us.
It was. You could cut the tension with
Me
them.
and Arthur, you know what me and Arthur are like, right? we froze
Autistic.
up. We froze up. Well, you can say that about Arthur. I started soaring.
just start doing 360s.
Arthur.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So what happens is we walk in the room, me, Arthur, and Frampton, and you got to understand with
And the guy, that's important, and the guy,
like
that's
you got to
important.
understand. Me and Arthur are very good friends for a specific reason. We're very similar, and so is Frampton's quite similar to us. So we all get into this room and we all just freeze. It's 6 bunk beds in a room that are full with Russian guys.
By the
and
way,
we all just
in their boxes, just like
yeah. And we
Post it up at
Yeah.
like middle of the day.
Mate,
one guy,
it gets
one guy gets down off the like ladder and just starts speaking in Russian like
yeah.
his mates.
Everybody
Looking at us like
chatting in Russian, but they're all just like walking past us, and then they'll walk up to us. Sorry, so like they'll walk up to us and then freeze, look us dead in the eyes, and then carry on and walk to the bunk bed.
Oh no!
And then we opened up one of the wardrobes, and the guy goes, "No, that's my wardrobe." So it's like, all right, okay, so maybe we shouldn't do that. And then at that moment, we were on camera. We all just literally froze. I was like, what do I do here? What do I do? So I pulled out this map. There was a British road map. And I was like, I'm just going to read this for a moment. So I started reading a British road map in the middle of the room because I didn't know what to do. And I was trying to pretend that I knew what I was doing. So I started reading and I was like, oh yeah, like that's where we're going.
Yorkshire like country roads. Following it down.
In the middle of Moldova. And they're all just chatting mad Russian behind us. Anyway, so I know Arthur wasn't enjoying it. And I was like, all right, I knew this would be funny anyway. So I'm getting the content I wanted. But I was looking at Arthur and Arthur was looking at me. I was like, we shouldn't be here. Anyway, we realized, we had our beds. We realized, we was like, right, we need to leave this room. It's quite bad. Like,
You leave your stuff there? Or no?
it's feeling like quite, no, we had our backpacks on. We'd come with backpacks and carry on luggage. So I was like, right, Arthur, let's just go back out into the courtyard. Go back out into the courtyard. We had a fixer with us who spoke Romanian and Russian. He was a great guy. He's called Victor. Anyway, so we get back out into the courtyard and he goes, hey, do you know what those guys are saying about you? It's like, no. He's like, yeah, so they said, this is what they said in Russian. I speak Russian, by the way. I was like, okay, good. He goes, yeah, so they were saying, oh, they come into this room. He's filming me in my bed. They're filming us all with the big camera. Don't worry about it. We're going to show them a good time tonight.
They were going to bum you.
They want to film us. We're going to show them a good time tonight.
He says we'll give them a good show.
And then the
Yeah.
other guy comes in.
We'll give them a show.
They were going to
give
bum
you
you.
a show.
And then the guy that was running the place comes in, says a couple of words, leaves, and then the guy goes, "Yeah, this is Russian mafia. You need to, so like they've been saying some bad stuff. Like so, me and Arthur shitting it. Well, like I was like, right, I'm leaving now. I'm not gonna put the boys in this situation or myself. We left. The guy was like, yeah, they're going to show you a good time tonight. That's what they were saying. So we left. I went away, but to a 5-star hotel, maximum price.
Maximum price. Whatever it is, I want to pay double.
No, I
in his own room and goes, Arthur, you're bunking up with me.
Yeah.
No way.
It's a double room, me and him.
Why is it that you lot, like, it's a bit strange. You're always trying to
No,
stay
you know what?
together.
It sounds crazy, but so we went to the second hotel because first of all, like, you know, I was a guest on the video and so is Frampton, technically. Like, their safety is paramount to me. Like,
Bro, what sort of PR thing are you on right
I'm
now?
not on a PR thing. Like, genuinely, whatever happens to me is, who gives a fuck? Like, it's my video. Like, who gives a shit? I'll actually take a fucking L to get... if I get sparks in the face for content, then fine. If something happens to Alpha, it's very different. I do actually, you know, I roast the guy, but I do actually care about him a lot.
Oh, that's nice.
Same for anyone that's on my videos. I know it might not come across that way, but it's important that the people on the video.
So, what do the other guys say?
So we go to the other hotel. And I'm just like, please check us in, get us away from it.
Please,
and
you're gonna bum me.
they're like, oh, we've only
Please don't bum me.
we've only got 2 rooms available. We've got 1 twin room and 1 single room. I was like, yeah, Frampton, you hop in that single because me and Arthur are gonna lock that thing up in that twin room.
So wait, the whole bit of that was just...
The fact that you
got a twin room.
mafia.
No,
What did you think to Moldova, Arthur?
But I was saying
Did
this
it look
shit,
nice?
your mind would be blown at how nice it is.
Yeah.
It puts a lot of this country to shame.
To be fair, when
The
you
amount-
did the,
Arthur, was it not a beautiful country?
The amount of money the government stick into, like, we went to this lake and like the parks around it were like immaculately trimmed. Everyone is like so polite.
Yeah.
The whole place is so clean, squeaky clean. It's like a Sims like thing that
Genuine
it's
cult, the
it's-
bum.
everyone's just walking around like very nicely dressed, like very polite.
Was it mind blowing because online it's regarded as the worst country.
Really?
In
Okay.
Europe.
They were telling
Like,
us that they had watched like videos of people who had gone there and been like, "Oh, look at this! This is shit. Oh, it's
To be fair, even when you went on that road trip with Harry in Sidemen Sunday recently, it looked lovely.
that was Montenegro, but that was
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Like
thing. It
out
was
of any of them
beautiful.
places you pass through, I wouldn't have imagined.
gotta take
Yeah,
Arthur
yeah.
on any video that you could ever get. I would always say take Arthur because
Fuck it, man.
he's a
There you go.
You got the time to be on every video.
Dedicated, man.
Oh my god, there's a TikTok even about it. But no, I take Arthur with me on every video because like my boys were saying, my boys
Speak
are,
another language or anything?
Not really.
Oh, you're fucked then.
my boys always got to me, they're like, oh, we could do this video just like you on like a solo traveler thing.
Like
and I'm
that.
like, nah, I'd actually want to take Arthur. And they're like, why don't you just ask someone else? I'm like, no. Like, I know I could take Carl, but he's always busy. But I
Yeah.
actually...
Wait, what? So you're
On
saying
ca-
like, I'm not doing fucking nothing today.
No,
Let me take
no,
him.
no,
On the
no.
gun, he takes at 3 a.m.
Arthur, nah.
You up.
No,
Yeah.
no.
You're
On my
available.
mother's life, Arthur is always my first choice to take anywhere because I think in a weird way, I just love chilling with him. Like I'll stay in a room with. If I have an option of going on holiday and we've got 2 rooms, I'll be like sat the other room off. Me and Arthur will stay together.
Bro, the last night we stayed in this thing called a bashka. You ever heard of a bashka?
Yes.
So rather than like building in
sick.
the outdoors where like you've got the windows from all sides like leaking like heat and stuff, they build them sort of like into the ground and then like cover them with even
hobbit
more
hole,
ground.
eh?
Basically, it looks like a hobbit hole. So like you go through the front door and like in the summer it stays cool, in the winter it stays quite warm.
Okay.
It's just like built, almost like the same way caves are, and they're really cool.
Yeah, no, that
we
looks
got
like
a-
it, yeah.
Arthur, I think of all my videos I've made, I think this will be one of the most
Wait, what are
wholesome
you saying
best
about
videos.
these things?
So
Sorry,
yeah,
finish your point.
I was
on
going to
that.
say,
Sorry, Arthur.
so like they're often quite small, obviously like quite hard to build, I imagine. And the end's like a little double bed. There's like a thing on the floor, and he goes, "Frampton, you sleep on the floor." Me and Arthur will get the little double bed. In the middle of the night, he rolls over and cuddles me. I was like,
Nah, it
"Shit,
actually might be a
this
homosexual
is-
thing.
No, not even that. You know what? I
was sweet,
genuinely,
though.
I love going on holiday with you, Arthur.
Nah, it's good
Yeah,
fun.
but you can't shag him.
No, nah, on a real one,
Also,
Arthur,
it is
it's,
nice.
it's super weird because we only became friends in the last couple of years, but you are like in terms of I
One
need
of the
to
sexiest
when-
men he's ever
Listen,
shared a bed with.
This is my best. I fucking love this guy. He's my best friend. He's gonna be my best man at my wedding. He already knows that. Even though by the way, he's trying to get out of it. He actually is trying to get out of being my best man. How
deep.
crazy is that?
No, I think that's fair. Like being a
What do
best
you mean
man.
you think it's fair?
I think
That's
being a best
so
man's
crazy.
long.
the speech
It is all like you got to do all this nonsense. Like, I just want to have a good time and catch a vibe. Like,
I am
let me tell you
I'm
what Vic-
finally
Vic-
getting
what Vic-
married, and I've got my actual best man who I
doesn't want to be a best man.
don't even need to really ask him. He already knows he's the best man, and he's gone to me on like a couple podcast episodes before this one. He goes, "Yeah, I don't want to be your best."
No, because let me tell you, the best case scenario.
You actually owe me
what
an-
Vic,
no.
is what Vic did for me. Yeah,
owe me an
Vic
apology.
said, "Yo, just sort me out the
You-
stag do."
No.
and then you got to do nothing on the wedding
You owe
day
me an
except get
apology.
fucking blinded.
You owe me an apology on the pod right now because one of the best moments ever in a man's life is getting married and getting your best mate to be the best man. And when your best man turns around and goes, "Yeah, I'm not really on that one."
Arthur, do it. I think no joke. In terms of best man speech, he's gonna drop a generation.
Arthur is. I'll tell you what. Actually, Arthur probably
Yeah.
doesn't know this already, but I want you to be a groomsman. Of my
Oh, that's lovely. All right.
Really?
yeah.
He wants you to be the best man.
He said it.
Arthur, I tell you what, Arthur.
Substituting because
If
I had
this
to
guy
get too
sucks
bad.
it,
You're gonna have to step up, man.
Arthur, if this guy sucks it, I think you probably will be the best man.
Bro.
Just have some little backup, you know.
You know, this is quite reassuring because like we obviously like it was a tough place like being in Moldova, like a lot of economic unrest, like they've got a big election coming up. They're deciding whether they want to, like the population in general.
You're doing it again, aren't you?
I like
Russia,
this.
all
Too
this kind of
much.
stuff.
No, I like this.
And bro, like and Victor was like telling us these like long stories. Like he was saying like there were nights where there was bombing in Ukraine, like 60 kilometers away from his house, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, where we were, where we
speaking
stayed,
about
by the way.
whether he'd want to like flee to Italy if Russia take over, all this kind of stuff, and going like at any point they could try and reclaim. They're trying to reclaim like the old like Soviet Union, all this kind of stuff. He's asking all these deep questions every single time. Me and Victor having a good chill chat.
Yeah, it was
Jip just goes,
sick.
"You're doing too much, pal." I'm like,
What? To the Victor
and
guy?
Victor's like telling these deep stories.
to him.
It's like political questions.
To him.
Like
He kept
this
doing-
stuff that meant a lot to him.
I
and
would
a lot to his
ask,
country.
no.
Oh yeah, my grand's almost been fucking bombed 5 times, and Chip's going,
You know what?
I wrap that up,
You know
man.
what?
The final night we're sat around a fire and Victor's like, so genuinely, like, what do you guys think we need to do to become a more prosperous country? So having this little, and he's Chips goes, Arthur, you're doing too much, man.
Bez, what's your situation? If you were to have a best man,
I'm having multiple.
you have a see. This is what I'm saying. Like, so you're just gonna have a groomsman, a crew dem,
Four people.
4 crew dem. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What would you have,
four best
Arthur?
men.
I like that. I like that idea
I
as well.
think,
Got a crew of 4.
yeah. So it's like a groomsman, but you don't need to necessarily single one person. Because what if somebody is like close to
I
you?
don't like the idea of singling one out. I think that
Yeah,
there
I
should be at
agree.
least 2. I think now the weddingscape has changed nowadays. It's very different. It's very different. People don't do first dances. People don't do a lot of things. But I think if you belong in a type of friend group where you feel like you're at home, you should have them all.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
my question to you guys is, what do you think about you know the idea of eloping? That's becoming more and more popular
Because getting married and being done.
We're talking about best man, but in terms of groomsmen,
Yeah.
so I've been told you should only have a few, but in my mind of what I've got on my sheet
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now, I've
yeah.
got a sheet, right?
Yeah.
So obviously I'm doing my engagement party.
Yeah.
It's coming up
Yeah, yeah.
anyway, and obviously everyone here will be there. So what I was told is anybody that you invite to your engagement party has to go to the wedding.
Yeah.
Sorry. Which is true.
Yeah.
So, but one thing I was really curious about, and I don't really understand. Sorry, fucking hell, Jesus Christ.
some dimes.
What I don't understand is how do groomsmen work? How many do you have?
But this was about to say, right?
I've got 10.
No, but what I'm going to say
Is
is
that too many?
Nothing. You don't have to abide by any standards
Yeah.
that you, because nowadays,
Yeah, okay.
From what I've been through with talking to people or whatever, yeah, weddings are now completely different to what you would assume a wedding is.
Okay.
You can do whatever the fuck you want to do as your wedding. Your wedding can be literally anything you want. You could just go there, rock up, do the ceremony, and fuck off home, do whatever you want. There's no, you could go somewhere, have a wedding, and then, for example, I've been told about people having fucking tattooists in the corner or whatever. You can do whatever the fuck you want nowadays.
When you do yours,
Because
That's a sick idea.
Because our generation is very much way different to our parents. So you don't have to abide by the tradition.
yes,
Because,
and when you do yours, Bez,
Yeah.
how many people are you thinking?
so 60 to 70 in the initial ceremony that are all just initial people that I love. That initial ceremony where it's like you're watching me do the fucking vow saying, yeah, wow, I love you so much.
Oh my God, so only
All that
70.
shit. Then it flips around, you do the dinner or whatever, you have the fucking great dinner or whatever. And then for the after shubs, like the actual party, more people.
Wait, no, sorry. No, okay, no.
It's almost like Jamie's wedding. Jamie's wedding, we didn't go to the ceremony.
Yeah, but all right.
But he invited
We
us
turned up to the party,
Yeah.
and we had the sickest time at the
Wait,
party.
no.
And I'll be honest with
I'm
you,
so
I didn't feel
confused
like
now.
I needed to see the vows.
Now I am confused.
No,
I am confused.
You can
I thought
no,
that
you can separate the ceremony and the party.
Yeah.
Is okay. Now you. Oh fuck.
So
wait, this
my
is confusing.
ceremony
Fuck
will
at me.
be between 60 and 70 people, all people that I want to share the moment with.
Okay.
And then the celebration will be anyone that I think
A link up.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
How would you do it, Arthur?
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Just like close friends and family, like people who
It's
are like,
exactly what I'm saying.
where's
Like,
this means
everyone
not
I
to me?
consider that, like, if I bump into you on the street, I care about your life.
Yeah.
They'll
yeah.
be at that.
Wait, so
'Cause they
Bez,
care about my life.
oh my God, Bez, you have really confused me here now because obviously we're really early in the
Yeah,
stages,
yeah.
but we thought that anybody that you essentially invite to the engagement party.
We didn't do an engagement party.
Oh, I know you. I know.
yeah,
But
yeah.
so we're gonna do one.
Yeah.
And the idea is that anybody that you can't invite
Yeah.
someone to the engagement party and not invite
Yeah.
them to the wedding.
Yeah.
That's like a rule.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that, but I didn't know about that split. So
Yeah.
I can invite people to the
Yeah.
ceremony.
So imagine if
And not-
if a timeline was to look like this. Say, imagine I get married at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
We all watch the ceremony, have a great time at 1 p.m. till about 2.
Yeah.
Then you go into a different room, have drinks, whatever, celebrate it. Oh my God, we're married.
Yeah.
Then you go into the room for 3 for dinner. You have like a lovely 3-course meal, whatever.
Yeah.
Have your dinner till 5. Then you go back into somewhere else, have a drink or 2, whatever. Then at 6 or 7, you invite just anyone else you
The
think
riffraff.
Yeah, you invite.
So how
not the riffraff, but you invite everyone that like does not your inner.
That doesn't need to see the vows.
Yeah.
So Behz, like, how does that go? So obviously you send out the initial invite, and it's like, hey, so you save the date. Hey, we're getting married.
Yeah.
Here's the ceremony.
Yeah.
So you send it to the 70 closest friends.
They are just the only people I care about seeing me share my vows to this lady.
Yeah, got you. So then, how do you go approach the rest of them?
You say, hello, would you like to celebrate my marriage?
So you send like a second invite.
Yeah, you just say, hello, would you like to celebrate my marriage? It got done on this day. I'd love to have you.
And that's a normal thing. Like, it's acceptable.
Yeah.
Bro,
So-
they're not
like
gonna
I said,
ruin it. People who are going to be in that second group aren't going to be like, I can't believe he doesn't want me in
Okay,
that
question.
Like that was the case with us in Jamie.
This was the same.
When he invited us.
Jamie
I
invited
also-
us to
Did
his
you go to the wedding or did you go? Did you go
But
to
we didn't care about going to the ceremony because again, like I love Jamie, but I wouldn't ever consider myself one of his inner people to see his vows.
So did you go to Jamie's ceremony?
Yeah, no. We went to the after party.
the party.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So right, example.
Which was still
I've
sick.
got my
Yeah.
engagement party coming up.
Yeah.
Right. There's 90 people on this list.
Yeah.
So them 90 people are gonna come to got engaged. Let's go,
Free
let's
booze
go.
there.
They're going to watch you.
It's free booze.
They're going to
up
watch
to
you
a
say
few
to
grand, but for you it's free
what
booze
I
on
see it
that,
as is like you're inviting the people that you want to see say something to your lady.
One thing I will say though is, are you looking at having your wedding abroad or here?
Yeah, because I want.
'Cause if it's abroad-
I want to get married where Anakin got married.
Who?
Is that?
Anakin Skywalker.
Is that Italy?
Yeah, he got married on Lake Como.
Lake Como,
And
yeah.
yes,
Lake
So let me tell you something. If you're getting married there, everybody has to go to everything.
you know my brother, right? My brother is Khalid. Shout out to him. I don't really speak about him much,
Khalid.
but he's
And now I'm 18.
he's
and
I spent
you know
most of
that
my
kid.
childhood growing up with this guy. He's the best. He's the guy that made me good at go-karting.
Come on.
He's actually the only guy that I think is better than me at go-karting. So if you saw him at Butmore, you'd be fucking
Yeah.
Well,
blind.
what about your man
They-
Futural? Max Futural put you in a split.
What about Max Plum?
Actually,
Oh, I'm plumper.
What about a soggy frog?
Soggy Frog, Soggy Frog, me and Soggy Frog are on the same. Max Futral's an F4 driver, bro.
So he's better than you at karting.
Would you think I could be better than Max Futral?
Well, you just told me you're the best car, you know?
I'm the best YouTube car.
Okay, sorry, I missed that bit.
Okay, but anyway, what I was saying is my brother. So I went to his wedding. Do you know how many people were there?
How many?
1,400.
Nah.
Sorry if I killed your thing there. Let me be done.
No,
100.
No, you went low even with
28.
1,400. You were low.
What the fuck?
You were low. You were off.
You're telling
you
me
were
it's
low.
above, like, 2K?
There were 2,000 people at my brother's wedding.
How?
It was and then
It was called Park Life.
Yeah, I went there. I went to it, and I was like, oh, obviously, because I'm his brother. I was like, you have to do the whole thing as like a family member. I was like, I only know 5 dons here.
Yeah. I feel like that's like
You're marrying the girl.
when
of your
you think about
dreams.
the chapters of your life, right? You fucking go to school, you go to college, whatever, you get a job, you do whatever, then you do whatever.
It's
Then
massive,
you
man.
might meet the fucking great lady, then you might marry her, then you might have kids. It depends what order you do it in. But then it's almost like if you have a kid and you're married, you can almost look out at the rest of your life as like,
It's a dream, Behz.
we fucking did it.
Behz, I think, Behz, you know what we were talking about earlier about Behz? I mean, like, I think you're living the dream, lad. I think you're living a
I don't
really
want to
good
toot my own
life.
drum bit, but I think
No, I'll
I have a great life.
toot it for you, man. I think you're living. I think you're living a fantastic. But let me.
That's me tooting the horn.
On this pod, it's always about me because
Yeah.
I'm a bit more open and Carl.
Yeah.
And we won't go too deep into it. But in terms
It's
of
coming.
Carl, like it must be coming for you, man.
It's coming. How old are you?
Yeah, obviously.
Carl,
How old are you?
Carl, you never get deep into it.
Callum, how old are you?
You're 29.
29 and strong,
Same.
bro.
Oh my God.
Let's go, bro.
Same.
He is in the doghouse, by the way. Oh, let me tell you why he's in the doghouse.
on.
So, coming up to my 30th, yeah? I keep going to him. Carl, I know you're going to nice me a little. You're going to get me a little a watch, yeah? But you know me, it's so funny. I don't know any of my watches. I actually don't give two fucks.
Yeah.
If you got me a watch, I'd probably bin it. I keep going to him. I keep going to him. But you know what? I keep winding him up because I know I keep winding him up. I keep going, oh, I love a Submariner. Not even the name of the watch.
Anyways, bro, cut to it, bro.
Hey, let me tell my
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Drop your shit.
You speak so much. Now my time. Anyway, I keep winding him up saying, I'd love that Submarine. I keep sending him links to 25 grand watches, yeah? So I'm winding him up. Obviously, I actually would not accept that kind of gift, but I wind
Bro,
him
you
up.
would have accepted it if I'd given you.
Yeah, I'd accept it from the bin. Anyway, come to my birthday. What he actually has done is, he did do a lot. He paid for my whole birthday party. Did a whole 40-man birthday party.
Ew.
Paid a lot of money. I know he did. And he goes, I bought you a gift. And this
crazy.
So funny, man, because this guy knows me better than anyone in the world. Like, nobody knows me like this guy knows me. I talk to him every day for 200 episodes. This guy knows me, right? And he goes, yeah, I got you a gift. Wallah, I'm almost off. I wanted to kill myself. This guy goes, he comes up to my party, goes, yeah, I got you a gift, bro. I'm like, damn, like, what would Cal have got me? Like, what? He must know me, so I'm excited. He just whacks out like this £500 set of cigars. And he goes, yeah, I just got these ones. And he goes, these are so expensive, bro. And I'm just looking at him like, and I just literally went to his sister's like, bro, you're actually... You are so stupid, like, and he looked me in the eye, and I know he knows we're thinking the same thing at the same time. And I go, you just bought them today, innit? And he goes, yeah, I bought them on the way to the party. So what he did is he knew that he didn't have me a gift. So what he did, he was like, he went on the way to the party. He stopped at a cigar shop and he went, "Can I get your most expensive
That's
cigars?"
what I did.
So he bought 4 cigars, costing £500.
I respect.
And no, the best bit. No, the best bit of the story is it about an hour in. I'm smoking all 4 of them cigars out of the thing, and he'd come out to me and he was going crazy. He's like, bro, those are my cigars. And I'm there like, you obviously didn't like the present, so me and my friend are going to enjoy.
So Carl knew. Carl knew from the get-go I was never going to smoke them fuckers. He knew that he was going to smoke them.
You bought yourself a present.
He bought himself a present. And I was like, you know what, Carl? I know you paid for this party, so fair enough. But you know what's going to be crazy? When
this podcast end, guys. And thank you.
Guys. One last thing. What's going to be crazy is Carl's 30th is coming up. And the present that I've got Carl, the present I've got in mind for Carl is going to make him feel that shit.
Really soon.
We got to see. What are you going to get me?
You're 30 really.
What are you going to get me, Arthur? You're invited. You're on the edge.
You're going to get so mugged
I'll get you
on your
nice
own
present.
pod. You're going to get mugged.
I'll get you a nice present.
You guys get me something nice, Behz.
What'd you get me for my
I'm not going to lie. I seen that
you weren't even there, you little bastard.
You know, this guy hands out cars. This guy hands out cars for birthday. I want a car. Behz, I didn't hand out a car. Guys, thank you very much for watching. ArthurTV. You get paid by the word count, so for this one, you'll be doing it for free. BEHZINGA, I'm not paying you by the word count. Check out BEHZINGAgram on Instagram.
If we were paying BEHZINGA by the word count, my man would be quitting Sidemen.
And
he would be up. And so astronomically.
And the good news is, Chip is going to now, after this podcast, going to be sober November.
Yeah.
Guys, we'll see you all next time. Thank you so much to Stanley for filling up that seat. Thank you so much for Josh for coming in.
Say a little number for the men, then.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we need a motivational quote. Everybody, motivational quote.
All right, okay.
Quickly. Wait, let me grab mine.
All right, I got mine.
I write a list of all mine.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me get back.
drop
I've got a good one.
Fuck, I don't know if I've dropped this one yet.
I'm about to drop a dime on the universe.
Yeah, go on, Behz.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
See, I had a similar one to that, which was never feed a horse milk.
Well, I don't know about that one, but
Yeah.
do you know that you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink?
Got it.
You can try and empower people to make the right decisions, but sometimes.
All right. Do you want to hear mine? Do you want to hear mine? You want mine?
Yeah.
The lawnmower. Oh, sorry.
That is stroke.
Sorry. The lone wolf may wander, but he's never lost.
I like that.
I really like that. Let's go, brother.
Let's go, Arthur.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro's got the wolf on his arm, bro.
Arthur, I want to end this podcast by saying a little piece to you.
Yeah.
You are one of my best friends. I actually really love having you anywhere that I am.
That's really
I
good.
want you there. You're the greatest. You're one of the best guys I ever met in my life. I mean that. I mean, I genuinely mean that with my heart.
Thank you. And is there a...
And
What the?
let's see how anime I can get. Sorry, that's just me.
I got a little one for whilst you're loading on this one.
Yeah, no, I got mine.
Better to admit that you walked through the wrong door than spending the rest of your life in the wrong room.
I love that one. That's a generational one.
Banger.
That's big.
And I forgot that
Has that
one.
been said on this pod?
No, it hasn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I've got this one. Now, this one is obviously something that I wrote personally about 2 weeks ago. Well, I sat in a room contemplating the idea that I'm coming up to the age of 30.
Let's go.
This one goes. At 30, you're not starting over. You're starting wiser. Every lesson, every setback, every victory has led you to this moment. Embrace your journey because the best chapters are still unwritten. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you all on the next episode.